Alright guys, so this is kind of concerning. So the Proteng fire suppression tubes. This is the second one to discharge without there being any type of a fire. The first one was under the engine, which I kind of expected under the hood just because of the amount of heat that built up. But this one's actually in my toolbox. And it broke the actual hangers free when it did activate. So there's actually a screw holding that in. It broke that and it pulled the adhesive off. Completely snapped this one down here. Broke this one right here. I am having a really hard time recommending these, just given the fact that they're $300 to $600 each, and they're activating when there's no fire. So guys, just be very cautious. These things may activate even though there's no fire if it's just hot. What's going on, guys? So we're back here in beautiful San Antonio, Texas. I'm about to do a quick little project that I told you I'd give you an update on. So this ClearSource water purification system or filtration system is something I have been really wanting to use. So what I'm going to do is run this inline to the water system coming into the RV, and we're going to use it for the next 3 to 4 days, see how it works, and hopefully we'll be able to see a discernible difference. Once we're done, I'm going to pull the filters off so we can see what type of particulates were caught in the filter. So this should be a fun video. All right, so I have to give a big shout out to my friends over at KYD, or Keep Your Daydream. They got me onto these really cool 0G hoses. I was using a standard water hose with my RV last time, one of those drinking water hoses, and it worked fine, but these hoses are just so much better, so much more convenient, and they just take no time to curl up once you stop running water through them. All right, so what I'm gonna do is disconnect the water hose from my water panel here, feed it into this side of my ClearSource filter, and then my next hose will come out from here and feed back into my water board. All right, so before I connect the hose to the ClearSource, I have to come back here and turn it off right here. Then I'll disconnect it from the fifth wheel, which will drain any of the water coming from it. Okay, so I'm just disconnecting the water connection here, taking off this nifty little plug that they thread in here. I'm simply gonna thread this back on right here. Then I'm gonna take my new 0G hose, connect it from this side back up to the water board. All right, so we have everything connected. Water coming in, water going out, coming up through this little hole, going to the water connection panel. Let's go turn the water back on and see what happens. I don't know what this is, but somebody put it here right over the top of this meter, so I figured they had a reason for doing it. I'm sure some of you guys probably know what that's for, but I don't. I've never done that, at least. And here is my longer hose that I unpacked today. I'm actually going to throw the hoses in here whenever we leave. So I've got pressure coming through the ClearSource right now. I can tell because once these hoses pressurize, you know it gets really firm. So we'll see how this thing works. Whenever we're done, I'll pull these filters off, see what type of microbes we find in there. All right, guys, so we are about to disconnect. We've been here for 3 nights and 4 days, and we've been using this filter the entire time. So I'm going to remove both of the filter elements and see what they look like. Bear with me. I'll be right back. These things get pretty tight on here. This one still looks pretty clean. I don't see anything major trapped in that filter yet. Let's take a look at the other one. Well, This one, you can see some discoloration in. But it really doesn't look too bad either. The water here at this campground is pretty clean, I imagine, since it's city fed. But you see a couple different areas of discoloration, so it's definitely removing some elements from the water, which is nice. And this one does a even better job of it. But overall, I'm pretty impressed with the system. I mean, that's one heck of a filter element right there. We'll be using this every time we go out, so I will give you any updates on its performance or lack thereof. But so far it seems to be working as advertised. Anyways guys, I hope you enjoyed this quick update on this ClearSource water filtration system. It's very, very well built, and that's definitely something I have to give them credit for. This thing is very robust and it seems to hold together very well. Anyways guys, I'll put a link in the description of this video if you're interested in getting this type of filtration system for your RV. It's definitely something we're going to be using for quite a bit. If you haven't had a chance, please take a moment, subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up. We'll talk to you again very soon.